Hi guys, so today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I'm going to do my foundation routine, so what I do to get my idea of what I think is a perfect skin, perfect face. I'm a bit of a foundation or skinaholic, so I really love watching these videos, so I thought I'd just give it a go because I don't really go into details on how I do everything when I'm doing my tutorials. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clip my hair back to get it out of my eyes. I'm just taking a little grip like this. And that just got that out of the way so that I can do everything really easy. My hair's not going to be in my eyes or stuck in my makeup. But the first thing I use is my moisturiser, and I use the Nivea Soft. So that's this one. This is just... you use whatever moisturiser suits you. This one's perfect for me, so this is what I'm going to use. And you just want to blob it all over your face. And then just blend that in. That is just going to make my foundation go on way easier. Next up, I like to moisturise my lips, so I'm just taking this lip balm from Nivea. This is the Hydro Care one. My lips are really dry at the moment because of the winter weather, so this is a must. Also, because I wear a lot of lipstick, my lips tend to dry out quite easily, so this just keeps them nice and moisturised and also helps my lipstick go on way easier. Next up, I'm going to prime my skin, and I like to use the Benefit Porefessional. I only bought this recently, but before I was using the Gosh Velvet Touch Primer, and this is so good. So I definitely recommend that to anyone that doesn't want to spend as much as that, or just anyone in general who wants a primer. That is a great one. I only apply this to my T-zone because that is where I need it most. I've got such a manly voice this morning. Sleepy voice. Right, so moving on to foundation, I want to use my Bobbi Brown Longwear. And this is like a medium coverage foundation. It's definitely buildable. When you're blending foundation on your nose, make sure you take it just underneath, because otherwise you're going to have a different colour underneath. Well, not a different colour, because your foundation should match your skin, but it's going to be different. There's going to be lines. So what I like to do once I've applied my foundation is I just take my fingers to fully blend everything in and get rid of any lines that there are that the brush has left. Moving on to concealer, I am just taking my favourite concealer, which is the MAC Pro Longwear. No surprises there. And you just want one pump, because quite a lot comes out on a single pump with this. But then what I like to do is I just put it anywhere that I want to cover first. So I just take a bit down my nose, and that's just going to highlight that area. I also like to take a bit either side. That wasn't anything. I also like to take a bit either side to highlight and just bring my nose forwards. Not bring it forwards, I can't think what I'm trying to say, so I'm going to shush. I also like to just highlight my chin a bit, so I put a bit on there. And then I'm just going to cover up any spots and any redness that I need to cover up. So then I'm just going to blend all of this in now. I just want to take a bit of concealer under my eyes now, so I'm just going to apply a bit. I'm not going to take this the whole way across because it does give a way more natural look if you just do it on the inner corner. That is where you have the darkest area of your eye. So now I'm moving on to powder. I like to use two different powders. I am going to be using my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural first. And this one's just going to go under my eyes because it's a pressed powder. It's just going to keep all my concealer in place under my eyes. And also this is quite a full coverage powder. So it's gonna get rid of any of the colour under my eyes. I'm just using, I know this isn't the right brush, but this is what I use. This is a pointed foundation brush. I just use this because it fits really nicely in that area. So just pat it on. I then like to use my Rimmel Match Perfection translucent powder. I use this all over my face. I find I have to be quite careful with powders. My face gets cakey quite easily. So translucent powder is what I prefer to stick to just because it looks better for me. I'm just using a MAC 187 brush. This is just like a flat top brush. And I've been so obsessed with this recently for powder. It just gives such a nice finish. Next up, I just want to take my Benefit Girl Meets Pearl highlighter. I use this as a base for my powder highlighter. But you just want to apply that all up the tops of your cheekbones, so where the sun is going to hit basically. Next up, I am going to be obviously taking my Nars Laguna bronzer, which is my favourite thing in the world, and that looks like this. I just want to use this to kind of contour my face. So first up, I'm just going to apply it to the hollows of my cheeks. So this is kind of, when you do that sucky fishy face, it's just the line there. Basically what this contouring is going to do is it's just going to add a bit of shape and depth to my face, because once you put your foundation on, it's kind of just getting rid of any lines and marks. It's giving you that flawless finish, and this is just going to add a bit of depth and colour back into my face. I next want to take it along my hairline and just do my temples. And this is going to make my foundation look nice and blended in. It's also going to make my forehead appear smaller. And then next I also want to take a little bit along my jawline. This is just going to make your head seem smaller. So I just take this out in a sort of, like the top of a triangle shape, so kind of like this. And you can just see that has made my face way more defined already. I'm just going to take a little bit of this into my neck to add a little bit of colour, because your neck will not tan. Next up, I'm going to take a little bit of this down my nose, and this is just going to make my nose appear slimmer. I'm also just going to take a little bit of this under my nose, and this is now just going to make it seem shorter. So kind of like when you're contouring your face. So now I just want to take a powder highlight. This is Albatross from Nars. This is my favourite highlight in the world. And basically I just want to apply that over where I put the Benefit one earlier. So when you apply it to your lips, I can't remember if I've said this or not, it's just going to make them look fuller. Kind of give you a little bit more of a Angelina Jolie pout. Next I'm moving on to blush. I do my highlight before because I find if I do it after I do my blush, it takes the colour away. I have recently become obsessed with kind of this one. This is Coralista from Benefit. And it's just, it looks like this. So it is a corally pinky sort of colour. It has got like little bits of goldy glitter in it, but this just looks way more natural on and really healthy on my skin. So I'm just going to smile and apply this to the apples of my cheeks and moving upwards. But anyway, this is my finished skin. So it does look quite healthy and natural and just pretty. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if it was. And give it a like if you did enjoy it. Please comment and let me know what other videos you would like to see. And please subscribe so you can see more videos. Thanks for watching!